Good day viewers, welcome to my channel once again. If you are new, kindly like, subscribe and comment on this video, share the video. Okay, today I will be dealing with differentiation and integration. First of all, differentiation and integration, these are opposite terms. Differentiation is the opposite of integration, integration is the opposite of differentiation. So let's first look, I'll be going on integration, but firstly we need to know the meaning of differentiation before we look at integration, okay? For example, this is a differentiation problem. We are asked to differentiate this y. Let's look at what differentiation is talking about. So on differentiation, you remember to times and take. The formula we use in differentiation is timesing and taking. So when you times and take, for example, we have the power here, power by 3, raised to the power of 3, you times it by 2 here. Okay, after timesing it by 2, you take 1 from the power. You understand? So let's look at that. What is it going to be? So differentiating that, we have a dy over dx now will now be equal to 3 times 2 is going to give us 6x. Taking 1 from the power after timesing, because remember I said times and take. After timesing, we are going to take 1 from the power, it's going to be raised to the power of 2, not 3 anymore because 1 is already removed and reduced from the power. Okay, this times is going to give us 18. Taking 1 from the power is going to give us 1, so we are going to have 18x. Okay, if you take 1 from 2, it's going to give you 1. So no need for you to write down 1 because anything raised to the power of 1 is still the same. Okay, this is raised to the power of 1. An invisible 1 is here, for example, raised to the power of 1. When that 1 times this 5 is going to give you plus 5. Okay, so taking 1 from the power, this raised to the power of 1 before, take 1 from that, is going to give you 0. So, s raised to the power of 0 is going to give you 1. Anything raised to the power of 0 is 1, so that x now will be written as 1. 5 times this s is going to give you 5. So, that is 5, final answer. This 2 does not contain x, so you cannot differentiate that. You end there. So, divide the s now be equal to 6s raised to the power of 2 plus 18x plus 5. So, integration. Integration means the opposite of differentiation. Differentiation says you times and take. After timesing, you take 1 from the power. While integration says that you add 1 to the power and divide by the new power. For example, this is the note I wrote here. Integration, add 1 to the power, then you divide by the new power. Let's look at what that is all about. Adding 1 to the power, okay, we are integrating 6x to the power of 2 plus 18x plus 5. Okay, dx. Integrating this, let's take 6x to the power of 2 for example. You add 1 to the power. Adding 1 to the power of this is going to give you 6x to the power of 3. Then divide by the new power. This is the new power. 3 is the new power after adding 1. So you divide by that 3. Divide by the new power, remember? Okay, this is 18x. This is raised to the power of 1 originally. Okay, if you are adding 1 to the power, 1 plus 1 is going to give you 2. So we have 18x now to the power of 2. You divide by the new power is 2 after plusing 1 plus 1. Okay, so plus 5 now. This 5 now is, there's an imaginary s because we're dealing with the x here. So we assume that there's an imaginary x raised to the power of 0 because remember we said anything raised to the power of 0 is 1. So 5 times 1 will still give you 1. So when adding 1 to the power by using the same method we used before, add 1 to the power divided by the new power, adding 1 to the power of 0 here now is going to give you 1. Okay, so that's going to give you 5x. This x now will now become visible because it's raised to the power of 1, not 0 anymore. Divide by 1, for example, that will still give you the same thing. Okay, now this can simply cancel this, okay, to give you 2. Going into this can go into this to give you 9. Okay, and this can go into this to give you 5. So we are left with dy over dx will now be equals to 2x to the power of 3 plus 9x to the power of 2 plus 5x. Now plus a constant of integration. This shows that we're integrating. Okay, this is the the answer. As simple as that. So let's look at the second question here. We have number 2. We are asked to find the integral of 9x to the power of 2 plus 4x plus 5 dx. Okay. This one can be solved the same. You can pause the video, try on this, if you can get the answer. Okay. So remember our rule, you add 1 to the power, you divide by the new power. Adding 1 to the power of 9x is going to give you 9x raised to the power of 2 plus 1, that is 3, divide by 3, okay, plus 4x, there's a 1 here. Now adding 1 to the power is going to give you 4x raised to the power of 2. Now divide by the new power, which is 2. Now plus, remember I said this is 5x raised to the power of 0. Now you plus 1, you're going to have 5x, because if you add 1, it's going to be raised to the power of 1, and that 1 that is there is going to make this x to be visible. You understand? So this can simply go into this to give you 3, this can simply go into this to give you 2. Now your dy over dx will be equal to 3x raised to the power of 3 plus 2x raised to the power of 2 plus 5x. Now plus your constant of integration. So that is simply how to integrate and the difference between integration and differentiation. You can try on that later. So thanks for watching. Kindly like, share and subscribe this video.